Niger's coup leaders have accused France of freeing terrorists and breaching the ban on the country's airspace to destabilize the country, as it is something that France is good at and has been doing in Central Africa and some West African countries for many years now. On July 26, soldiers from the nation's presidential guard overthrew the government and detained President Mohammad Bazoum, sparking international outrage and the possibility of a military invasion by other West African countries. On Sunday, the Nigerian airspace was shut down by the coup leaders, who also forbade any outside intervention. The Niger Junta claims that French forces have released 16 terrorists who gathered to plan an attack on the Nigerian military positions along the border. This group attacked the Nigerien National Guard Unit in Bourkou Bourkou, 30 kilometers away from the Samira gold mine in the Tillaberi region. Also, a French military plane breached the ban on the country's airspace. What we are witnessing in Niger is France's plan to destabilize the country, as they've chosen to move away from their manipulations. This destabilization is being orchestrated by French forces. France is notorious for doing this in African countries for its selfish interest. Mali and Burkina Faso have already taken a strong stance against France, and Niger is following them. Mali and Burkina Faso have pledged to support the coup leaders in Niger. You can watch more about this in the video we've added in the description below. According to Reuters, France's Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs disputed the charges and claimed that their aircraft movements were compliant with an earlier arrangement with Nigerian forces. It stated that the legitimate authorities had asked for French troops to be stationed in Niger. France was the colonial power of Niger and has maintained a parasitic grip on the country after that. They have exploited the country for a long and controlled their previous rulers, including Bazoum. In fact, over 1,500 French soldiers were stationed in the country. However, the coup leaders have suspended military cooperation agreements with Western powers and suspended broadcasts of French news outlets, France 24 and Radio France Internationale, popularly known as RFI. The economic cooperation of West African states, ECOWAS warned to intervene militarily if the coup leaders didn't restore democracy and free Bazoum by August 6th. However, no military action followed when the deadline lapsed. Also, ECOWAS head and president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has received backlash nationally and internationally for thinking of intervening in Niger. The Nigerian Senate refused Tinubu's request to intervene. The seizure of power in Niger is the 9th coup in the Sahel region in 3 years. What do you think of France's parasitic influence in Africa? What is your opinion on the Niger coup and ECOWAS planned intervention? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.